I'm Brian Van, sportbiketrackgear.com, and today we're going to do a product review on the Reevu FSX1 Modular Helmet. $479, weighs 3.8 pounds on our digital shipping scale in a size medium. This helmet is DOT as well as ECE 2205 certified. It's available in sizes extra small all the way up to double XL. Sizing, how does it fit? I measure 58 centimeters on the money, intermediate oval. I wear a medium in most common helmets. The medium in the Reevu fits me fine. I would say overall the shell shape for the most part is pretty intermediate oval, maybe just a tickle leaning towards the round side. But at the end of the day, it fit me well. No restocking fees here at STG. You get the Reevu from us, wear it in the house, make sure you love it before you pull all the stickers and stuff off and go out and ride in it. That way if you need to exchange or you want to return it, you'll avoid all the hassle, avoid all the fees. Free shipping for any order over $40 to the lower 48 United States with really affordable international shipping rates. If you're looking at this helmet, you want more than just a helmet. You are interested in the whole rear view mirror system that is built into this helmet. We can get into a long scientific discussion about optical distance and all this stuff and talk about the system that's in here. We're going to talk about the fact it works. Flat out, it works. Okay? Think of this as the intake, right, from the back. Up front, we have right here our optical, our screen, the optics that allow us to see what's behind us. It is adjustable, okay? It comes in a pretty tucked up position. It can be adjusted down. I'll show you the maximum travel, which is here. When you get this, you know, I think instinctively you first put it on and it's tucked up there a little bit. You can still see it, you kind of got to look up. Instinctively, any of us would want to just twist this thing down as far as you can and have the biggest possible image. You know, when you do that, you're beginning to trade off a little bit because, yeah, it's easier to see behind you, but now it's harder to see in front of you. Okay, could I ride around with it like that? Yeah, sure I could, but I wouldn't label that as an ideal scenario. So, what you want to do is when you first get this thing, okay, you want to start from their stock position. I'll show you tucked up all the way. It actually goes completely out of the field of vision. It's going to come in a stock position that's going to be somewhere around there. Right? You might want to give it a couple of clicks down so it's a little easier for you to use. You're going to have to look up a little bit, right, to see behind you. But as you continue to ride with it and your brain, right, gets trained for what's happening there, it becomes almost second nature, and you'll probably be able to click that thing back up to get it as far out of your field of vision as possible, but you'll still be able to see the image. Just one of those things you absolutely have to commit to getting used to it, and then you'll have the ability to see behind you, okay, a little bit in the periphery as well, behind you, without ever looking back, barely looking up, or maybe not even looking up, depending on how well you adjust to it, right? And you use that in conjunction with your mirror, still with head checks, and it really increases the level of safety you're going to experience when you're on the road. Let's be realistic, the people in the cars, they're not looking out for us, right? You're smaller, you're more agile, okay? You're easier to miss when you're on a motorcycle to someone who's driving a car in a hurry on their cell phone, going to school to pick up their kids and they're late, right? Something like this can honestly help save your life, keep you safer. So that's why you're looking at this helmet. Does the technology work? It 110% works. It's not just a gimmick, it actually works, and it's pretty damn cool. This very same technology is employed in some different industries where they found it very beneficial to do that. And like I said, we can get into a whole scientific thing. It's about this optical distance, right? Everything needs to be spaced a certain way so it's not all wonky when you're looking at it, okay, so that it makes sense to your eyes and to your brain so you can actually react to what's happening. Beyond that, let's talk about the helmet. What do we have here as a helmet? They managed to integrate this pretty well into the helmet, so at the end of the day, this doesn't really look much different than any other motorcycle, especially a modular helmet that you would see out there. Ventilation. Intake vent up here in the brow, multi-position on or off, intake down here, the chin bar. Got a breath deflector, help demist the shield. This one comes with a pin lock ready shield. Exhaust vents tucked away up here. You'll lose some through the neck roll as well. Shield up and down, multiple detents. It's got a reasonable mechanism here too as well. You're going to lift the shield in the up position. You've got a little lock here. It shows lock or unlock. You need to push it away, and then from there you're going to rotate it, right, and then it's going to come loose like so. Easy enough, anybody can use it, right? So in terms of what do I feel about that, I feel like at the end of the day they put a decent shield mechanism on there. Getting the shield back on the helmet isn't really all that difficult. You need to make sure you've got this lined up in that channel, right? Push that in there like so. Got to get your locking tab here right back in place. Slide it over, and then you're going to make sure you rotate that lock. Sorry, I got it in the lock position there. Got to rotate the lock back into position so that it doesn't come loose, right? Like so. Click. Repeat the process on the other side. So, this isn't some super spectacular shield mechanism, but I'd say I've seen this on other helmets. It definitely works. It's going to keep the shield on there, changing it. It's not the end of the world. Okay, modular design. Your modular switch is going to be right here. Pull down, takes it up. In the up position, helmet comes complete with an installed chin curtain that is essentially fixed. Retention system. We've got that micro adjust retention system. You dial in the fit here using the D-rings, okay? And then from there, you finish adjusting with that retention system. Easy on, easy off, kind of cool. It has a zip away neck roll. That would essentially enhance ventilation. Okay, you're going to get more airflow through it. You're also going to pick up some noise when you do that, so understand that, but you're able to zip that off. Nice quality liner. The cheek pad that is with this helmet, this is kind of a different system where you're able to tune the fit of the cheek pad a bit. I'm going to go ahead and pull this top pad and cheek pad combo out because they are actually stitched together here as one piece. Okay. If you feel that you need to pick up some thickness, right, in this area, you are able to do so by simply installing these supplied pads into these pockets, like so. At the end of the day, you may even be able to use this to help, with some integration. If you do decide to use a communicator system, I think integrating here, you're going to have to be a little more creative, I would say, than maybe with some of the other lids that have it built in where it's very simple to do it. So with communication system, if you're going to use it with this helmet, yeah, you might need to be just a little bit more creative, but I do think that's something you could overcome. Let's go ahead and give you a look here at that rear view mirror system. Can you see that, Tyler? And there is the optical piece right there. It's all polycarbonate in there. It's durable stuff. They claim there's no issues with that. Ventilation in the EPS, they actually have it. They have over the top of it a nice mesh style fabric. What that's going to do is that's going to help quiet the wind noise. They want to get quiet operation as well, so you'll do that to cover that, and that'll really help to slow that wind noise inside the helmet. At the end of the day, what do I think? As far as it being a helmet, they did a nice job with the helmet. Okay, so that part is good. It's really that optic system is why you're looking at it. Does it work? 100%. It works, no doubt about it. If you're a safety-minded rider and you see a good use for that in your everyday riding, pull the trigger. You'll be glad you did because it is effective. This is the Reevu FSX1 Modular Helmet.